Hi everyone, I am going to discuss the construction cost of 1200 square feet 2 BHK building. This is a quick estimation based on coefficient for both material and labor cost. So basically construction cost is basically total cost of material and labor. So we will discuss the total calculation details of the construction cost. So before that, there are different brands are available for different materials, and a good understanding is required about the standards of the different brands and the cost. So there are different construction materials are there like cement, steel, bulk materials like local brands, bricks, aggregates, quartz aggregates, and then you have finishing items, tiles, like doors, windows, paints, electrical, plumbing. So there are different brands are available. So good understanding of the different brands and their standards and the cost in the market. So this details of the brand and the cost we will also discuss in detail separately. Now we will see the how to work out the cost in a quick estimate. So the cost of construction varies based on different categories. So one is the location. So the plan of the building is also important. Specifications. So specifications, there is a base cost on which construction cost is worked out. So the specification will be improved from there, and accordingly the construction cost varies. So in the finishing items, the customer will require improvement in the tiles, size of the tiles instead of 2 by 2, 4 by 2, and they may want tiles or granite at sill levels. They may require granite on the skirtings. So there are various requirements, plumbing, electrical, different brands, and so the base price is required. Then anything on top of the improvement will be an additional cost. So specification is an important factor, and local factors like labor and material costs. So there are some brands will be more familiar, famous in the local area. So those brands and cost also affects the construction costs and the local practice. So the availability of local material and the practice is better suited for the construction. So these factors also considerably varies the construction cost. At the same time, we need to evolve a quick estimation method from time to time. So it can be easy to discuss with the clients, with the boss in ordering the indent. So quick estimation method has to be there. A review of this method is also required from various inputs and experience. So this quick estimation will always require a review from time to time based on the different inputs and experiences. So in a way, it helps civil engineers, quantity survey engineers, contractors, and freshers to plan their work. So whenever you discuss with the client also, you can give the complete picture. Instead of giving a square feet rate, you can give a complete picture on the cost with the materials and details through the quick estimation, so that it will install a confidence with the client. So now let us go into the details of the calculations through the quick estimations with the coefficients. So construction cost estimate. So built up area is 1200 square feet. It's a 2 BHK. So 2 bedroom and 2 toilets are considered. So construction cost is material cost plus labor cost. This is a direct cost. So we will take the material cost. So different materials. So first activity we are taking cement. So cement in bags is the unit, and coefficient I am taking it as 0.6. So built up area is standard, so 1200 square feet. So I have taken rates. So now the rates of materials also varies with the GST reduction. So the material rates are now varying. So there is a reasonable reduction in prices is happening. Now next item is steel. So I am taking the coefficient as 4 kg per square feet and the rate as 70 rupees. Next item is bricks. So the unit is in numbers. So the coefficient I'm taking it as 22 numbers per square feet. Rate is given 10 rupees. Then item comes is M sand. So I am taking a coefficient of 1.5 CFT per square feet. So the unit is in it. This rate is in CFT. So P sand. So I'm taking it as plastering sand 0.8 as the coefficient 0.8 CFT per square feet. So this area remains same. That is a built up area. And I'm taking for 40 aggregate, basically used in the PCC item under the foundations and the plinth flooring. So 40 aggregates coefficient. So I will consider it as zero point 0.4. Then comes 20 aggregate. So 20 is mostly used wherever RCC works are involved. So I'm taking it as 1.2 CFT per square feet. Gravel, this is mostly used where the soil is clay or black cotton soil. So in the plinth filling as well as in the setback areas and all, you may require gravel as well. So gravel is widely used. So I'm taking it as 2 CFT per square feet. So it is variable. If the soil is good, then this may reduce. If the plinth height getting more, then this quantity will become more. So floor tiles. So because when a total plinth area, about 20% will be the wall area roughly around. So deducting that plus for stair for you know so I'm taking it as zero point 0.9. Wall tiles mostly in the toilets as well as wall tiles in kitchen. So this I am considering it as zero point 0.6. So here in the floor tiles, plus I have taken skirting as well. So wall tiles is considered here. Granite is used in kitchen counters and in the steps, sometimes in the staircase as well. So granite I am taking 0.15 square feet per square feet. So doors and windows, for time being, I am taking it as a lump sum. So I am taking 100 rupees per square feet and 70 rupees for windows. Normally the openings will be around 120 square feet uh, for the 1000 square feet building. So that includes all the windows exposed and the doors which is exposed outside. Painting. So painting I am taking 80 rupees per square feet. Then you have grills and railings. So mostly this is part of the base price, or it may be also charged extra. So this grills also I am taking as 80 rupees. Then you have plumbing and electricals. So I am taking 80 rupees for the plumbing, and for the electrical I am taking it as 100 rupees. That is a coefficient I am taking per square feet. So that is only the cost of the materials. So the quantity of cement has come 720 bags requirement, and the rate is 740. So the cost is worked out. It is 2,44,800 for cement, and for steel it is 3,36,000, and for bricks it is 2,64,000, and for M sand it is 90,000, and P sand is 57,600. 40 aggregate is about 19,200. So the rate is considered here. So it may vary from place to place. Accordingly, this can be improved. So gravel I have taken for 72,000. So the total material of floor tiles. So as I said, I have considered a coefficient of zero 0.9 square feet per square feet. So it is 54,000. Wall tiles as 28,800. Material cost. Granite I have considered 150 rupees per square feet is the cost of material. So total is 27,000. Doors. So here I am taking it as quantity as 1,200, and windows also 1,200 square feet is the total built up area, and the cost I have taken 100 rupees and 70 rupees per square feet on the built up area. So painting also I am considering on the plinth area rates 1,200 and 80 rupees, 96,000. Grills and railings also I have converted into the plinth area rate. So plumbing cost it is converted into the plinth area rate. Same thing with electrical also, it is converted into plinth area rates. So this is for the quick estimation purpose. So the total cost is 18 lakhs 60,120 is the material cost. So that roughly works out to 1,550 rupees per square feet. So this is the total cost of the material. Now the labor cost. So now the labor cost is now divided like civil work structure, that is from earthwork excavation to foundation, and the structure brickwork, plaster, and the slabs. So the structure work I am considering it as 450 rupees per square feet. So there may be 25 rupees plus minus here and there it will work. Now for the flooring work, so it is taken on the total area of the floors, tiles used. So that I am considering it as 25 rupees per square feet. Granite work I am considering on the area of the work as 60 rupees per square feet. Then carpentry work, it is basically all the material cost is including of material manufacturing and preparing the wood. So this is only major is fixing of carpentry work. I'm considering it as 35 rupees per square feet. So for the total building it is 42,000. Painting work. So I'm considering it as 90 rupees. Basically there will be different breakup of work for putty, primer, and the emulsion paints. But here for the quick estimation it is converted into the square feet on the plinth area basis. For plumbing, normally they done on the plinth area basis. For electrical also it is done 40 rupees on the plinth area basis. So The total cost is about 8,41,800 rupees, which works out to be around 700 rupees. So normally this rate varies between 700 to 750 rupees per square feet. So this is how the total labor cost. So the total construction cost is basically total material cost plus total labor cost. The grand total is about 27 lakhs. 1920. So the rate per square feet is about 2251 rupees. So this is the total cost, the way of working with a quick estimation. So this can be done in 10 minutes, and this can be discussed with the client with details as a preliminary estimate, so that it builds the confidence for the client as well. So of course, this review of these coefficients are required from time to time based on your plans and practices. Now the extra works, there are what are not covered generally is the extra works. So that also an understanding is required in the initial stage. So the bore well, if it is not there, that is an extra item. Then UG sump, underground sump is an extra item. So normally it is charged on liters basis. Either it is a RCC sump or a composite sump or a masonry sump. So septic tank normally conventional is a masonry tank. Now there are different types of septic tanks are available. Then weathering course, compound wall, plinth protections, overhead tank, elevation work and landscape work. So these are all extra works. So that will be charged extra calculation and estimates, and this understanding is required for the extra work as well. So thus we are coming to the end of this video. So the total cost of the material is worked out, which comes to 2200. So normally it is between 2200 to 2500. This is the base price. So when the specification is improved, the price will vary. So we have seen the earlier different brands as well. So this understanding of the brands also required, and the cost and the cost estimation method. So thanks for watching.